morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Just Cookido, and you're back on the bomb. And I'm joined with the amazing Adesope, SHOPSY.
What's going on? Just Cookido.
Good to have you and to be able to speak to you on this amazing day.
Sir, number one wrong thing. You're a camera guy. Don't walk past the camera. Don't walk past We had to listen. No, what we had to do is make sure people understood that the camera was there doing an amazing job. Yep. So that's what we're doing. But they're moving the camera again. I'm moving this to block people. Come this way. Okay. Don't walk past the camera. Yes. So
this is why we love SHOPSY. It's always on point, always making sure things are done right. Absolutely. And you've done that today. It's been an amazing press conference that we've been able to see what Yemi is about. She's a truly amazing human being. And I feel you're one of the people that spotted this early on because you've been supporting her for a very long time. Absolutely. How did you come to that decision?
I went to Germany for a festival, and whilst I was at the festival, Afrobeats was being played. And the DJ dropped Johnny. And the entire audience, Caucasian, Germans, they came to the stand where we were and started to dance and sing. And immediately I said, there's something special about this girl. So I sent a message to my friends that manage Yemi and say, listen, this girl needs to come into Europe. I don't care if she's hungry. I don't care if she has no visa. Apply for a visa for her. There's something special about this girl that nobody has seen. And immediately, one of the reasons why we're close is they listened to me without knowing who I was. They worked, they got a visa to come into the UK to promote from the first day. And that connection when we saw each other was when I knew this girl and this team are special and they're going places.
Right, and I have to agree that we do see what Yemi's work ethic from the get-go, because we've seen her come for interviews way before she was even coming to perform. She was doing BBC Africa, she was connecting with a lot of the media, and not only that, she's connecting with different artists from different countries that other people wouldn't really work with. I'll take, for example, Jar Praiser, who's only just managed to work with Davido this year, but then she's gone to Zimbabwe and she's tapped into that.
Should I give you the juice on that?
Give us the juice.
Would you like to get a world exclusive on that?
Please.
I got a message from my brother Jar Praiser, and he said he'd like to work with Yemi Alade. And I sent a message to Yemi directly, and I said, this is a brother that I met in the UK. I've seen him perform. I think he's an amazing guy. I see how powerful he is in Zimbabwe and how passionate he is about his culture. And I want you to connect with this guy. And Yemi was in South Africa. And they were like, they're open. She's doing stuff in South Africa anyway. And straight away, Jar sent me the song. I sent it to Yemi. And she wrapped up the song. And Jar flew into South Africa to go and meet her for the first time. Wow. And they shot the video.
That is the power of Adesope. I know you're saying they're amazing. I know.
The power of the people.
No, I understand.
I'll tell you why. If Jar Praiser was not a decent guy to me, I wouldn't have felt comfortable recommending him to Yemi. If Yemi was not an amazing person to me, I would have told Jar Praiser, let's hit someone else. But because both of them were just so important to their individual cultures and to us as Africans, for me, it made sense that they came together. And I was super proud that everything just went the way it did.
The result was amazing as well, because as Zimbabweans, the song has gone crazy. We can't wait. Jar Praiser is actually coming to perform back in London, so I'm excited to see that live. But I'm going to go to how you work with Smade, because I know I've worked with you, and Smade's been working with you for a very long time. But right now, it seems there's more of a structure that makes much more sense in what the team's doing. And what's really changed over the years?
I think, as you know, being part of the team as well, it's just the fact that we are learning every single day. And haven't done this since 2013 till now, 6 years, 5, 6 years, with shows back to back. We're starting to learn every time. And we're open to learn. And I think that's why it's kind of gotten where it is now with more structure. And some of the people we're working with, number one, law. And some of the people we're working with have been incredible enough to also give us the opportunity to try and fail and try and succeed. And without a shadow of doubt, I think that's the really big teacher when it comes to Smade events now. And shout out to people like yourself. From day one, traveling to Manchester, going to Leicester, Liverpool, making sure the team was good, bringing the little man around, you know, sacrificing work and showing him that mama works hard. That for me means a lot. Not only to me, to you, but to him as well. Like, I'm inspired by how hard my dad worked. And I saw it, I remember it. So he definitely will remember this.
Thank you so much. That means amazing, and it leads me on to my next point, which is my last question. You're always willing to support the next upcoming person. We see in Africans, and maybe just in human beings, it's difficult for somebody who's up to start trying to drag somebody else to say, okay, come up with me. But you always find time to talk to people like me, to talk to other artists, to say, this is what you need to do. Why are you like this? Because I want to say it's natural, but it isn't natural to us humans.
The power is not in individuality. My power is the fact that I can call Just Cookie Dough, I can call Wise Tola, I can call all these amazing people to come and support me when I'm doing something. So if I didn't have time for you, you wouldn't have time for me. That's the secret.
Amazing. Words of wisdom from Shopsy. If you have time and if you ever grab him by himself, make sure you have a just 5 minutes talk. It will benefit you. Thank you so much for speaking to me today.
Thank you very much for setting up, buying the equipment, holding the microphone, recording the video, turning up at this press conference, at the last one, supporting the movement, doing what you're doing, being a great mom. I appreciate you, and we appreciate everything. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
We love him. We love him. Okay, so hopefully I'm able to grab Smade and let you know exactly what's going on with him, and obviously we're going to have a little chat about the concert, so stay tuned. I told you I got you.